Gamers, we've got a brand new game mode, Pinnacle Gauntlet, and I was going to record this completely on my own, and then I realized, going into the leaderboard, that none other than our very own Mr. Wheels is top 4. And I went, that cannot be a coincidence. This game mode surely must be using all of the game mechanics we are used to exploiting in the IHXC. If you do not know what the IHXC is, it is a tournament we've been running for years now, where we use old heroes in a PvP setting. You could use the new ones too, but the old ones are freaking broken. Heroes like Carry do some crazy stuff, stealing energy, resurrecting, and we've been having a damn good time for the past 3 years with the Idle Heroes 10-Star Cup. If you want to check that out, check out our lives. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because the Pinnacle Gauntlet is a new PvP setting where you can use all the heroes in a really interesting way, where you fight and make progress and find yourself on the leaderboard. And seeing someone like Mr. Wheels fills me with confidence, because I know Mr. Wheels is our probably most competent Idle Heroes 10-Star Cup player. He has won countless IHXCs. He is the Magnus Carlsen of the IHXC. And to see him on this leaderboard makes me think this game mode is going to be very, very fun. So, what are we doing? Well, we're getting gems for completing matches. That's completely cool. And depending on where we rank, we're getting free awakens. I love this. More opportunities for competent free-to-play players to get themselves loads of bonuses. Look at that! Grimoires in here. You've got Destiny resources, even Star Soul stuff. It looks juicy. So, if you want to get some of the best resources in the game, a whopping stack of gems, you're going to have to, in the words of Souls players, get good. Or get good, depending on where you choose to speak. Anyway, guys, we're going to start here. We're going to jump in, and already, holy crap. All right, I am shocked by this selection of heroes. Now, I don't know anything about the Pinnacle Gauntlet going into this, but what I am seeing is Rune, who is one of the most OP speed manipulators in the game. Nakia, who slows down backline enemies. We've got Ithaquah, kind of crap to be honest. Aiden with a death passive, and death passives should be extremely strong in this setting, unless heroes have unbending will. And we've got Melissa, which is really, really good. And you said the first 5 are different every time. That's cool. What can I see here? What are you going to tell me about these heroes? Is it all their same usual stuff? So, when any ally is inflicted with a control effect, we consume our own energy to remove it. Okay, that's awesome. So it's normal Melissa. That's really, really cool. Rune, are you buffing speed? Let's see. When the battle starts, increase all allies' speed. Wow, and crit damage? Okay, yeah, so that's just normal Rune. That's freaking lovely. When he gets upgraded, is that just the 20 speed buff? Oh, it's 30 speed buff? Yo, that's his imprint ability. Okay, that's really neat. Nakia, by the way, completely slept on hero. She slows down the backline opponents. Really, really interesting. Loads of bleed. I'm really glad we've managed to get this. I assume, do I just press confirm here? Like, there's no need to refresh. Like, I'm seeing 2 speed manipulation heroes, control protection, and we've got Ithaquah for damage if we need it. We've got Aiden for passive damage, which is neat. I think we've got a freaking lovely team. I'm happy to be wrong, but, mate, this is pretty neat. And, okay, it's asking me to deploy my heroes. I'm going to have our Nakia go first, so I'm going to stick her on the front line. We'll have Ithaquah, and then the back line is really, they really don't care. Wait, what? I'm only allowed 2? What the tits? Okay, is it Rune Nakia? I mean, does it matter if I outspeed if I can't do anything? Do we go Rune Ithaquah and go full assassin Wumba Chumba? That sounds pretty good. Because Rune buffs assassins, Ithaquah's an assassin. So I think it's either Ithaquah or Nakia, and then we definitely run Rune. We could even do Nakia Ithaquah and see how our assassins already perform. But I think buffing everything onto Ithaquah is probably our best bet. She can self-heal. Let's go Rune Ithaquah as a start. I'm going to jump on this. Oh, wait, select your monster. Any one of them is available? Okay, well, I'm going to probably go for a crit build and choose Dragon. Dragon can also stun, which is really strong. So, I mean, this looks like a solid opener. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is going to be pretty decent. So let's go in. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to leave this fairly unedited. so that we can have a pretty decent time just enjoying what's available. With everything. I want you guys to get this raw. I want you to see what's going on. And, okay. Sweet. And Dia might be good. Yeah, Dia's going to be really good if we have, like, sustain-style stuff. Like, knowing what each pet is really good for is really important. So if your team is sustain-based, you've got a lot of healing, a lot of passive damage, you're going to want Dia. If your team is just looking for raw damage, Phoenix is typically really good. If your team is looking to burst, Dragon's good because it buffs crit, gets you those clutch stuns, and gets you a lot of crit damage, and buffs the holy damage. That was completely fine. King Bottom, scary hero. Am I facing the AI here, or are these other people? Like, what's going on? Also, it looks like we've managed to get some interesting buffs. These things are called runes. It says, when equipped, when self releases active skills or basic attacks, if the target's HP is no more than 50%, will do an extra bit of damage. That's cool. When an ally takes damage from active skills or basic attacks, if the attacker has a damage over time effect, will heal. Okay, that's kind of like Woldeck's thing. That's potentially really strong if you build into this. That's a really nice way of tanking and healing. I think a properly built Calamity Drain team could be really strong. And when an ally successfully blocks, you counterattack. I don't like this. I think that's too situational. I don't think that's going to be very good. To me, Calamity Drain seems like the best one. And you say check the aura of the set. Wait, because there's Curse Rune, Calamity Drain, Calamity Gaze. 2 pieces effect. When the hero equipped with Curse Rune releases active skills or basic attacks, if any damage over time effect is on the target, if it's reached 8 layers, detonate. Detonation damage is really interesting. Okay. Grants the hero equipped with Curse Rune. Aftershock. 3 pieces. When Calamity Aftershock reaches 4 layers, consumes all layers to inflict a 2-layer of burn, bleed, and poison equal to 100% of attack on all enemies. That's whatever, right? What does this stuff do? When an ally's attack fails to land a crit, you increase your attack by 10. Don't know about that. When an enemy dies, increases all allies' damage dealt by 5%. Win more. Okay, that's fun. When Ode of Valor reaches 3 layers, when the ally equipped with Rune of Valor releases active skills or basic attacks, next time consumes all layers to increase all allies' crit rate and crit damage. That's not bad. Right? The problem is, I don't know where we're leaning. Or do we want a burst team for Valor of Rune? Or do we want to go with a damage over time style team with Calamity Drain? If I had more heroes leaning towards sustain, Calamity Drain seems like a good pick. I don't. I've got stuff like Ithaca. I know she's a damage over time hero, but she's very burst based, and her damage over time scales with her burst. We've got Rogan, who's very burst based. We've got Nakia. I guess that's damage over time, somewhat in the middle. So, yeah. I'm going to go with Valor Rune. I think that's the right call here, because we get extra damage, and that sounds pretty good. I think that's the right move. And if you don't like them, you can re-roll them once. That's pretty neat. But we'll take Valor Rune for now. We'll enjoy that. So, drag a rune onto a hero to equip it. The rune will automatically unequip when the hero is removed from battle. So, I suppose we put this on Ithaca because she's our damage dealer. That makes sense. Will this drag? Oh, I have to hold click. Ugh. Why, DH Games? Either way, it's in. Good. I guess it's to stop you from accidentally misclicking. But that's fine. We put our rune on. Okay. I'm guessing we just go and fight again. Let's see what happens. We got a hit here. Ice Blink Sherlock. What? Sherlock? Why is Sherlock in this game mode? And you can't just do that to me, man. Sherlock's freaking broken. Wow. They put Sherlock in here? Why would they do that? Okay, alright. I need a Sherlock. Like, if you guys don't know, Sherlock is an insanely good hero. Turning you into doves shuts down all your abilities, and he has health swap, which gives you insane damage. Oh my word. King Barton, ironically, is the weakest one here. Forcus is nuts. And Oscar, I don't know enough about. So let's have a look at Oscar. Let's see. 200% damage to all enemies, increases self-precision by 15%. If self has radiance, there's a 50% chance to deal even more damage to enemies with burn. Ooh. There's a 100% chance to inflict dazzle on the target. That's pretty good if we lean into burn. Oh. Wow! No way! I refresh King Barton and I get a Sherlock? Well, I ask, I shall receive, my friends. That's really good. Wait, please select at least one. Oh. Oh, I have to pick one? Well, we're picking Sherlock. There's no other question. He's freaking insane. You know what I was saying? Like, Focus is really good. Is not Sherlock good. Wow, okay. Oh, mate. This is so much fun. Okay. I have no idea what we do now. Because I now have a Sherlock. I have to run Sherlock Rogan because I want to be faster than enemy Sherlocks. Or we pop a Nakia on and use that to slow them down. That's also fine. At least Nakia brings some damage to the table. As long as my Nakia is faster than the enemy Nakia, which I should be in attacker's advantage, so that should be okay. I think we go with Sherlock Rogan. That, to me, is just an insane core. And isn't faster Sherlock going to get CC flipped by opponent Sherlock Rogan? No. When a Sherlock is doved, Sherlock can't reflect that because Dove turns off his passive. If you think a Sherlock's going to reflect doves onto the enemy Sherlock, reread Dove. It shuts off all their passives. The way to counter a Sherlock is to turn him into a Dove. So, we'll put probably the Rune on Rogan, to be honest, because I don't think Sherlock's actually going to do that much damage. Also, with Health Swap, this Rune now sucks because the HP is going to be really low. And this will be interesting to see. Wow, we've got the enemy Sherlock that we've just faced. Oh, mate. Why are you faster? Why is there Sherlock? There we go. That's better. Ta-da. Sherlock's freaking nuts. Just clutched me a win. Confused why they were quicker than me, though, I think. Or maybe I didn't get the dove off. It's fine. Empty hero slots exist. I'm allowed 3. Well, Ithaca was rejoining. That's nice. Maybe Nakia, given that she's going to get a speed buff from Rogan, we can slow down people even more. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds pretty good to me. That means I actually want to move this Rune to our Nakia. I'm going to put Nakia frontline. That's correct to me. Rogan backline, because he's just here for passive buffs. And the Mystic Realm Rune, that can go on Nakia. Now we attack. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Easy peasy. Nakia's damage over time putting in work there. That's really good. Right, what have we got now? Surging Power. For the first 2 rounds of battle, increases all allies' crit and crit damage. We are very bursty, given some of the heroes we have. That's fine. And that gives us 2 pieces of a set as well. So if we don't crit, that's going to be fine. We'll play to burst. Burst wins fights. Especially considering Rogan exists in this meta. It's just correct. We're on 3 of 3. We'll still go with this team. This team's going to be ridiculously OP. This just to me looks like an IHXC team, not going to lie. It's freaking nuts. Okay. I was about to say if I can get a carry, I'm all in. Carry is as good as Sherlock. Freaking nuts, right? If you don't know anything about the 2020 meta in Idle Heroes, when Carry and Sherlock came out in 2020, they destroyed the game. They absolutely warped the game upside down, left, right, and center. And Transcendence heroes had to come out to eclipse them. There's Alakita, pretty cool. There's Garuda. Garuda's also really crazy, right? But I'm going to go with Carry, because... And you can upgrade heroes you already have. Oh! If I refresh and get a hero I already have, that's how you upgrade them? In that case, yes, rerolls sound excellent. Let's carry on. I need to get another slot so I can put Carry on the team. What have we got here? Ormus, Ice Blink, Sherlock. I mean, that team just sucks. The only good thing they have here is a Sherlock. So there you go. And that's fantastic. And okay, Ithaca's back. That takes her to 2-star. Don't want to run her, though. Melissa upgrade's cool. Aiden upgrade. Cthulhu. Oh, my word. He's in here. Wow. That's really interesting. I'm going to take Melissa because she's an insane control protector. She can save us from doves. And if Sherlock's a problem, we will want Melissa 1000%. So I'm going to grab a Melissa, stick her onto the team. Aiden's interesting, though. Don't get me wrong, but I want Melissa. Next up, we've got Rogan, Arania, Amon-Ra. Oh my word, the Rogan sniped on Nakia. That's scary. These guys have a lot of power. What the frick? Why are you so much stronger than me? Oh, a level 150 Rogan. Huh. Okay. Fine. All right. That explains why he was so much stronger. I get another hero now. So, Carrie or Melissa makes sense here. Was that an enemy Sherlock we were just fighting? Yes. Melissa definitely makes sense here. I want to put Carrie in here so bad. I think Carrie is going to be stronger than Nakia, to be honest. So I'm going to... Oh, but then Nakia does so much damage over time. We'll just send in the Melissa. We'll see how it goes. 4 heroes is very good. Oh, now we're facing a Garuda. That's... Oh, an upgrade. Thank goodness me, Sherlock turned her into a dove. That was very important. Oh, Melissa just died? Yuck. Okay, health swap is really clutch. Dragon, please kill. Yes. Oh, carry. Why? That's a 2-star carry as well. How'd you beat that? Right, confirm. Oh, is that it? Wait, that was 1 attempt? Wait. And you just keep going? Oh! I see. So you're just trying over and over again to see what you can get here, and you have many, many, many attempts. Right. Okay, take 2. Let's go again. I'm immediately just going to use Russell Valkyrie. That seems really insane to me. Or I'm going to use... Oh, full Dazzle team. There's no... is there a... we need damage over time here for Oscar, so I'll run Phoenix. That looks really, really, really strong. I'm actually going to see if I can swap those 2 over. Oscar at the front, Russell in slot 2. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then... Let's send it. This team looks really, really strong. Because Dazzle's really, really good. It's just going to shut down this enemy team. Especially in these smaller groups where there's only 2 opponents. Wow. That's really strong. Okay. What have we got here? Multi-strike. When an ally releases an active skill or basic attack, if the target has a strike mark, you deal more damage. That's cool. When equipped, increases self-block. Boring. When an ally successfully blocks. Boring. Okay, cool. It's going to be multi-strike then, boys. We're taking that. Absolutely, yes, please. I can refresh these. Ooh, okay. The Curse Rune. When equipped, active skills and basic attacks have a 100% chance to inflict Curse. So what's that? 2 random types of damage over time? Ooh, that would be really good on Oscar. And what's this? The Comeback. When an ally is revived, increases all allies all damage dealt. Wait a second. How do I do the reviving? When an ally dies... deals damage equal to 500% of the dead ally's attack to all enemies and increases all damage dealt by 10%. Oh, so I just need to have carry. Wait, there's a revive rune? Okay, that's broken. That's freaking insane. So we're just gonna take the comeback stuff and really hope we high roll into that. I'll be honest, guys. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, the greatest counter. Ironically, Sherlock putting our Dazzle back on ourselves. Oh, the heal. The freaking heal. Well done, Phoenix. Well done. Ooh, Nakia's interesting. Tara's interesting. What does Cthulhu refresh for? Oh, mate. Level 2 Russell. That's already insane. Ammon-Ra! Oh, wow. I mean, I'm going to take level 2 Russell, so we'll just look here. It's 100% level 2 Russell. That's ridiculous. Having that so soon... is going to melt the enemy team. It's a shame we don't get an energy artifact, I'll be honest. Wow. Okay, I've got a really good feeling about this run. What we got now, it's another opportunity to put a hero on the team. I'll backline a Valk. Burn is going to synergize with Oscar. Valkyrie is nuts. This is going to be fun. Mim is in this? Oh my word. Mim is probably going to be insane. I guess the fact you can't equip any artifacts and stuff balances this a little, but wow. Okay, Healing Rune, Resolute, boring. Frost Rune, oh, that's interesting. What's this one going to end up being? Spell Rally. After an ally releases active skills, increases all allies' attack. I like that. What about this one? Death Rush. When an ally dies, immediately restore 10 energy and HP. Yes. Yes. Mate, anything that synergizes with death passives is going to be absolutely bonkers. So we'll take Death Rush. I just need the rune. Yeah, I do. So what is the 3 set? When an ally dies... Yeah, it's the deals 500% damage. I read that already. Okay. When an ally is revived, additionally restores their HP. Mate, this is... If we can get the stuff that synergizes into this, this is going to be freaking wild. And then we can play a full death passive team. We can do stupid stuff like Aiden, Mim, You said Azrael's not in here, didn't you, Mr. Wheels? Man, if he was in here, he'd be so broken. Wait. That's another... How many Russells do I need to get to 3-star? Because that's another Russell. You need 2 more? Oh, wow. The boy? Faithblade's in here? Wow. Too bad there's no energy artifacts. Because if there were energy artifacts, I'm pretty sure Faithblade would dominate this given there's no unbending will. Can you get a rune that gives a hero energy? Because if so, I want to see what a fully upgraded Faithblade with energy actually is capable of. You can. Oh! Gamers! Do I take the Russell or do I take the carry? Oh! I think I take carry. I think she's the best call. Because I'm going to get a 4th hero slot and my other 2 heroes suck. So we take carry. Right. We haven't lost a fight yet. I can't put in carry, but with all the resurrection stuff, she's going to be insane. Alright, come on, team. Come on, come on. That's it. Oscar, what an active skill, you sexy beast. And then Russell's arrows. Oh, mate, what a hero. It's like the IHXC all over again. Right, Melissa's interesting focus. Delasium, you're boring, mate. Ithaca, okay. I want to hunt for a carry, so I'll just refresh everything. I'm most likely to pick Focus here. Ooh, Mim. I'm picking Mim. We've got all this death passive stuff. Mim is going to be absolutely diabolical. And with all the defense stuff, I can give him a defense rune, so he's more likely to stay alive. I'm picking him. I'm so picking Mim. That is very exciting. So, when do I get to put more heroes on the team? Not yet. I'd have to jump in with what we've got. Okay. And Delasium's not that bad with Nakia. No, that makes sense, right? Delasium and Nakia have synergy, but I'm fine. Mate, Russell! Just demolished the whole team. Jara! Mate! How? Frickin' 1 HP clutch. I'm gonna get rid of Valkyrie. I think she's way too slow. We're gonna go Mim carry. I'm gonna put Mim. Oh, how do I do this? We want probably Russell slot 2. Mim can be on the back line. He's control immune. There's so many stuff he gets around. If I get slowed down, boo-hoo, who cares? Carry slot 1 is 100% the right move. And then Oscar slot 3. That makes sense. There's no Valentino in this, is there? If there is a Valentino, slot 4 Mim is 100% the right call. Assuming Valentino's ability still works like it does. Wait, Mim's not control immune in this? Why? No! Alright, come on, Russell. Big active. Didn't even need it. Oscar did all the work. Brilliant. Also, it seems Russell's not doing the go in the air thing. Oh, wait, boys. At the beginning of each round, if an ally has a shield, increases the ally's all damage dealt. That's pretty cool. But do we want the calamity stuff? That'd be really good for maybe Mim. And we're going to refresh the healing stuff. Blindside. When an ally releases an active skill or basic attack, if the target's speed is lower than self, deal extra damage. Oh, with all the speed buffs. Mate, there's speed manipulating strats? Oh. I'm going to have to refresh Calamity Gaze and pick Blindside if that's not the play. Night Rune. When equipped, increases self-block. Snooze. Right, Blindside. That has to be the move, right? Having full speed and full resurrection just, to me, sounds absolutely madness. So, jump in again. Hopefully this goes well. Already loving this team, though. Mim carry with Oscar Russell. It's just a beautiful combo. Oh, wait. Oh, that was terrifying. I thought we were going to lose. That was scary. Ada. Right, Faithblade, boring. Sorry, buddy. Unless there's something crazy I can do with Faithblade, I doubt he's going to be really good. So I'll refresh this. Alakita, death passive, hello. That's fun. Ada. Man, Ada is a nuts hero. You're saying Nakia, Denny. I don't know. And Faithblade can double stun. That's fun. Of course he can. Yeah, when he does an active. Unless his basic got given stun for some reason, but I didn't check and I've refreshed him now. Oh, mate. Nakia, Ada. Nakia, Ada. I'm going to read what they've done to Ada. Yep, you get balance mark. That's insane. Does she still do her passive damage when a round ends? Damages all enemies, reducing their effect of being healed. Mate. Passive damage from Ada is freaking nuts. I'm going to have to choose Ada. She's just so much better than all the other heroes here. I know there's all these Nakia fanboys. I know Barry even put in his thumbnail. He's like, Nakia's so broken. But Ada is nuts. I have to pick her. Unless we go Alakita and go for the death passive energy steal stuff, which is really fun. And lean on this death passive strat with Mim. But passive damage from Ada is going to synergize with that anyway. So I think she's the right call. But we don't put her on the team yet. She's like our 5th edition here. So we just swing with the team we've got. Because Oscar's done really well. Mim's death damage is going to be ridiculously clutch. So we just hope for the damage here. Let's go. We just need to kill something, which is really good for Russell focusing. Oh my word. Okay. Mim's barely doing any damage. I need to upgrade this guy. Rogan. Wow. Okay. He's definitely the pick of the guys that are available. I don't care if Corpse Demon's upgraded. It's Corpse Demon. Jeez, okay. I hate all of these choices apart from Rogan for the speed, specifically. So I want to pick Rogan, but with a death passive strategy, it doesn't matter if you're faster. But given that we have Blindside, Rogan is going to synergize with that. So intuitively, I want to pick Rogan here, just simply because he's one of the strongest buff heroes in the game. But we've already got Ada coming in next. I think I refresh the Rogan. And we see what we get. Garuda is the better pick here. Of all what we have left. Fair play. Right, I'm not allowed to put another hero in. Garuda is really clutch in death style teams, to be honest. Because her active hits so hard and she heals herself. She doesn't make the cut here, though. Ada Garuda would be a phenomenal 2 extras, to be honest. Yeah, this team doesn't scare me. This team's kind of pants. Yeah, they're completely dead. I think that's one of the things, like, you're all, like, hyping up Nakia, but she just loses to Russell because she's low HP and gets dazzled. Rogan's back. That's fun. Russell number 3. Wait, I could double up Russell? That's really fun. I'm not going to, but that's really, really fun. Oh, you can't? It's one of every hero? Oh, thank goodness this game's balanced and sensible. I like that rule. Oh no, they've got Garuda, Ada. Oh! Oh no! Right, we need Russell to do an active immediately. What? Come on, come on. Oh, thank gosh. Mate, oh, that was clutch from Oscar, not gonna lie. He's very strong here. And now we can go to 5. Amazing. So we stick Ada in. Almost guaranteed. Garuda also seems really good here, but I think at a low level, she's gonna be bad. So we just use Ada's passive damage and allow that to carry for us. I'm also gonna swap Mim and Ada over. So Mim's at the back. That looks good to me. Let's go again. Alright. Dazzle holding on Nakia is so funny. And the Dazzle Demon Hunter does nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Mate, Russell's Dazzle is so good. Wait! We got the Rune! Wow. I'll refresh because you love it when I do that. But I'm always taking the Detonation Rune. Okay. Who, my gamers, shall we resurrect? It's gotta be Ruskly Booskly, right? Mr. Russell's gotta come back. Just in case he dies. He's our strongest hero. Oh, this is a great run. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, Russell's really low health. Oh no. Mim! Mim! Yes! The detonation with the Mim passive damage. Oh! Guys, if you don't know what just happened then, because of the runes, we deal damage when we die. Mim also deals damage when your heroes die. So we just wiped... Oh, mate. This is broken. How did they let this through? Oh, DH games, you silly, silly gamers. Right. Anna. Death passive synergy. That's fun. Ice Blink, you suck. Rogue. Oh, mate. Mate. Rogan or Annabelle? Completely nuking their ability to function sounds really good. I don't know if Annabelle actually is going to make the cut in a wider team. But with the strat that we have right now, and the fact we could resurrect Annabelle for multiple triggers, like, to me, she's the perfect call. Because for those of you that don't know, Annabelle, when she dies, inflicts reinforced spell on enemies, which basically negates their ability to do anything, and heals us, which is really funny. So, I think it's Annabelle. It's got to be Annabelle. She's like the perfect addition to this sort of team. I can't put her in yet, but man, I almost want to get rid of Oscar. We'll wait till we get 6. I like this team. I don't want to mix it up yet. This team's really, really strong. Oh my word. What am I... What? No! They dubbed Mim! Bruh! Absolutely not. Oh, thank goodness Mim broke free. There you go. Take that, you silly sausages. That was really scary. That Ada did really, really well. Oh my word. Okay, can I get a 6th hero now? Oh, I can get level 2 Mim. Yes. Oh, forget the level 2 Mim! Level 3 Russell! Oh, it's there. It's huge. It's fantastic. Oh, gamers, we're back in. Next fight. Let's go. Come on. Yes. 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 They dazzled our Mim. That's really, really bad. Oh. Okay, we've got 1 life left. We've got, if we need it, a Rogan. Death passive damage. All of these heroes make sense. Rogan for the speed manip, Nakia because of the pressure, but Aiden. An upgraded Aiden could go so hard here. He's one of the few death passive heroes available in this meta. I'm going to take Aiden. It's controversial, but I'm taking him. Alright, we just have to fight. If we get broken opponents, we get broken opponents. Oh my word, really? And they sniped the Dazzle? Not the Dazzle, sorry, the Dove? Oh, alright, we still won. Oh my word. Okay, Russell did so much damage. I'm assuming that was his trigger carry upgraded. Yo. No brainer. Carry upgraded. Done. Didn't even have to think about that one. I'm starting to have doubts about some of these heroes. I feel like Oscar might be too slow here. I actually am going to remove Oscar and I'm going to put Aiden in. I don't want Ayla back. I don't know why he's getting auto-clicked in. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to slide and you're auto-placing... Oh my god. This UI. I have to click where the plus is. This is so annoying. Right. Aiden. There we go. Put this back on Russell just in case he dies. All death passive focused. Let's go with the next hit. Aiden's not going to be super strong, but if he dies, it's just so much damage. Oh, they've dazzled him. At least when Russell dies, we do tons of damage, so that's cute. Carried it a lot there. That was good. Oh, no, we get another hero slot. Either Garuda, but I think she's too weak to build here. Ailamak trying to join on the team again. Hilarious. Or it's Annabelle for the passive. I'm going to go Annabelle. I think that's the right call here. That team looks absolutely sexy. Carry resurrects anyway. Russell's our main damage dealer. Ada has passive damage. Mim has passive damage. Ada and Annabelle do things when they die. Let's send it. Absolutely perfect. And you can drag to switch positions. Oh, that's good. Okay. Right, we've softened them all up. And, mate, do we have an aura now? Is that the big change here? Mana Rune. When equipped, basic attacks have a 100% chance to increase energy by 15. When self releases active skills, increases one random ally's energy by 10. What happens if I have all of these? At the beginning of each round, and if an ally has 85 energy, the ally has a 100% chance to gain a further 15. Right. When Arcana Branch reaches 4 layers, consumes all layers to increase all allies' energy by 50. Okay, so what's this? When an ally takes damage from actives or basic attacks, additionally increases their energy by 10. Is this good? Is the mana stuff good? I don't like eye for an eye. Boring. Resolute Heart. At the beginning of each round, if an ally is under a control effect, increases their all damage reduction, otherwise increases their attack by 10. That sounds actually pretty good. I'm more likely to choose Magic Response over Mana Rune, so I'm going to refresh Mana Rune. Calamity. Right, I'm going to probably choose Resolute Heart here. So I'm going to refresh Magic Response. Shield Resolve. At the beginning of each round, if an ally has a shield, increases their all damage dealt by 10%. I think Resolute Heart is just the right call. We either gain all damage reduction or we gain attack. That just sounds good to me. I will take that. Definitely feeling a lot tankier now that we've got 6 heroes. Stunning is unfortunate. At least he gains the buffs thanks to that rune we just picked up. But here we have such an amazing team now. We should just tear enemies to pieces. Oh, mate. Upgrading Annabelle's so clean here. Rogan, I actually don't... Oh, mate. The thing is with Sherlock, like, he's turning people into doves, or it's so synergistic with this team. Because health swap brings enemies so much lower, so we're more likely to kill with the death passive. I actually like Sherlock on this team more than I like Annabelle. So I think going for the Annabelle upgrade is sunken cost fallacy. I think Mr. Wheels is completely right. Refresh the Annabelle, and we take the Sherlock. Then we probably remove Aiden. I think Aiden is really unimpactful. That said, actually Annabelle's unimpactful because we're playing a death passive damage strat. Enemies that live should then deal with Annabelle's negative effect. Why don't we just play with the condition that enemies won't live? That looks fine to me. Let's send it. I like this. So, the dazzle on the enemy Faithblade, that's hilarious. If they kill our Russell, tons of death damage. Wow, that's so funny. They can't win. They literally can't win. They either leave our Russell alive and get torn to pieces, or they kill him and have to deal with his death passive damage. It's like that rune has just turned him into a wall deck. It's broken. It's absolutely broken. All of these heroes are kind of bad, so I'll just take the Lycium. Nothing exciting about that. And we move on to the next stage. This is really fun. There you go. That's the team completely focused on death passive damage. They immediately killed Russell. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Right, let's refresh Jara. Oh, level 2 Garuda's pretty decent. Okay. Corpse Demon? That's better. Wait. Oh. Choices! Oh, no. Right. Do we actually get anything for making Carrie the next tier up? Because all she's going to gain is her imprint abilities. I actually think the Mim is the right upgrade, because it gives him more survival and gets his 10 times abilities. And Carrie hits like a truck on 3s? Yeah, but the Mim's passive damage is going to just completely annihilate opponents. I'm going to go with the Mim. I think Mim is right, because improving Mim's death passive damage just makes the team do what it's doing already so much better. Because all the passive damage... Look, every time an enemy dies, end of round damage, end of round damage, end of round damage. They literally cannot win. They have no win condition here. The enemies are just falling so much to this. Alright, we refresh Ice Blink because he's bad. We refresh Rogan, and I have to refresh Corpse Demon. Upgrading Garuda's nice. She's a good backup plan. Really good to slot in, actually, now in place of Ada. I actually really like that. But I think the Ada passive damage is still enough to justify. I can drop Aiden, because everyone, when they die, deals passive damage anyway. I think an upgraded Garuda is going to be better than a baseline Aiden. So I think that's completely fine. This is now bonkers. Garuda now heals when heroes die. So we now have a hammer to our anvil. So she's just going to stick the counter. We got countered. The best counter to our team is the enemy Garuda. The reason we died here, and the reason we lost, is because Garuda plays into our abilities. Because when we're all focused on dying, Garuda heals when heroes die. Everything I just said about Garuda. And yeah, this Garuda was an upgraded. It was 150, right? So she was slightly quicker than us because of the Rogan buffs. We lost. 3-star carry did a lot, yeah, 51. But we did a lot back. We nuked their team. It's just the Garuda healing. Oh, mate, we did so good then. That was such a clean run. This game mode is great. I'm really enjoying this. I can completely understand why some of you might not like it, because it requires a lot of hero knowledge to do well with. It requires a lot of reading of abilities, and it doesn't necessarily directly improve your team. But what we can say about this game mode, the game mode doesn't require any pay to win. All it does is require you to keep attacking, make progress, do well, and see how far you can get. 20 attempts every day? Wow! So you just keep going until you get an absolutely godly run. I'm assuming the points are based on your run. This is the most free-to-play friendly game mode ever. If you think it's janky, I get it. But this is just Idle Heroes boiled down to perfection. Easily everything I've wanted for Idle Heroes. It's all of my favorite things condensed into one game mode. The passives make sense. They're an alternative to artifacts. Wow. I am going to be playing so much of this on stream. So join us, because this has now become my favorite game mode in Idle Heroes. I'll see you next time. Hopefully more Pinnacle Gauntlet content to come. This is really, really cool. Have a great time, guys, and happy idling.